Yeah. We are live, sir. Thank you. So you getting me? So you getting me? Hello? So we are not getting you. Hello? So you getting us now?
We are, and I think we are live now. I can't
Yeah, we are
really
live now.
see all the students here. So, do you think it would be a good idea if we do it in two batches?
It would be one. They could ask. They could ask
Yes,
questions.
I've
So
been saying this for quite some time now, Ujjwalji, that the maximum students that can be effectively counseled like this is 3 to 4. Having 7 of them not able to see half of them does not make sense to me. आप देख लीजिए the way you want to do it. I think it would be a good idea if we do it in 2 lots and 3 to 4 students one.
okay, that would be fine. That would be fine. So I'll give you like BTech students right now.
Or
Yes.
alternatively, you can, if it is possible, you could have these guys at least get sitting closer together, so I could at least see all of them, the one who's asking question and which course and all of that.
Okay. We'll do that. We'll do that. Okay. So people go and so everyone can see. Yes, this way.
उज्जवल जी,
So can you see
उज्जवल
them
जी, वो
now?
जो बोर्ड है वो पीछे लगा दीजिए यार, वो खिड़की काफी वो आ रहा है, डिस्ट्रैक्शन है.
So you're getting a view of all of them?
All of them, yes. Could you also get the board behind these people? There's a lot of
Board behind.
reflection. Yeah, because the windows, I can't see them properly. When we have already started the counseling, I am talking to the students now.
Good now? So we're doing good now?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Well, I'll introduce you to the students.
Okay.
Okay. Here we have Kinley. We have Vikash. We have Dipen. We have Dhan. We have Tashi. We have Fasan, and we have Shoida with us.
Okay.
Okay. You can start the session, please.
So I'm sure you would agree that it's difficult to remember all the names in the first go. So I'm going to start with future managers and engineers. I hope that's okay with you guys. Good morning, everyone.
Morning, sir.
So I'm sure you've been briefed about the college. I'm from Gyanjyoti Group of Institutions. Uh, we are in Chandigarh, and we are a college which is registered with your Department of Higher Adult and Higher Education, right? So I've been going through your documents. Some of you I've been seeing the percentage. Almost all of you do match the admission criteria for us. So I'm sure that's not a problem. But before I go any further, do you guys have any specific questions that you would like to be answered, or should I just go ahead that this is just a lecture where you just have to listen and I have to speak?
Let's ask the questions at the end. You can explain about the university.
Okay. So about the college, like I said, we are in Chandigarh, and I'm from the training and placement department. I am a manager with the training and placement team. So basically, it's my job to get you a job once you're done with your degree. Uh, that said, I'm sure coming to India is going to be one big decision that you will be making. I just wanted to check with you how many of you actually read newspapers, Pencil. How many of you read that every day? Anyone? Everybody reads that?
No, sir.
No? But you go check the Facebook every day, no?
Yeah.
Okay. So why I'm asking you this is because our team has been working on how to get students from Bhutan placed. Now, most of the what do I say? Students from Bhutan are more inclined towards getting a job in Bhutan. But according to a survey that was done there in Bhutan by Quincil, it says that there are about 50% of the students there in Bhutan who've come from India looking for a job in Bhutan. They don't get placed there. If you see on your chat window, I've sent you a link. This is the Quincil online newspaper link. After this chat, please go through it. Why I'm telling you this is because when you come to India for education, please be prepared that you will be working in India, right? Just don't come with a mindset that you will be coming here, doing the degree and going back. By the time you will be doing your degree, there will be a lot of people who will be looking for a job in Bhutan, and that link shows you that that there are not many jobs in Bhutan. Okay, so the first thing, even before you come to India, is to make sure that you tell your parents and you convince yourself that you are going to be working in India for some time. That said, I'll talk about the college now. We are a college that's 40 years old, and we have courses like BTech, BBA, BCA, MBA, and MCA. We are the only college in the region which is approved PhD center. PhD is the highest level of qualification in education. After that, you can't study more because you will go bonkers. Basically, you will go crazy if you study anymore. So PhD is the last degree that you can do, and that's why we are one of the colleges which is approved by the university for this. We are the only college in the entire university, other than the university campus, which has 80% of faculty as PhD. So the level of education is never going to be a problem with us. We have 100% placements, and that particularly I'm very proud of because I am instrumental in getting that. So what I'm telling you is that even before you complete your degree, if you are looking for a part-time job, I can get you a part-time job. And it's going to be a good idea if you do a part-time job because one, you will be learning more about the culture. Two, you will be getting more exposure. So that will help you in the final placement, right? Now, the last thing is that many of the students that I met in Bhutan when I came earlier this month, the 6th and 7th, they were very concerned about safety, security, racism तो नहीं होता है, ragging तो नहीं है. So I have shared this with them, and I'm going to share with you as well that in the last 40 years that we have existed, not even one student has been ragged or subjected to racism. So we are a very disciplined institute, and we are very particularly proud of the fact that none of my students has ever been compromised in terms of safety or security. We already have 6 students from Bhutan, and we have students from Africa, Nepal as well. So that's pretty much I would like to talk about. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask them now.
So what's your NAAC ranking, NAC ranking?
I'm sorry, your voice is not very clear. Could you please be a little louder?
So what's your NAC ranking?
See, in
NAC
terms,
ranking.
yes, that's what I'm coming to. We are A plus plus certified institution by NAC, and we are the 18th best B school in India. So, looking at 10,000 colleges in India, if we are number 18, we are among the top 1% colleges in India. And as I'm sure Ujjwal sir is going to be sharing with you, or if he has already shared, we are the only Apple certification center in the north part of the country. We would be giving certifications from Apple to our students, so that will help you getting a job. Now, this is not the only ranking that we have. We are the number 13th best placement record in the region. We are number 9 in terms of international placements, and the overall score in terms of the college in the last 3 years, we have with last 2012 we were 38th best business school in India. Right now we are the 18th best business school in India. So that's the kind of ranking we are looking at.
So for this industrial visits,
Sorry?
industrial visits, sir. Industrial visits.
So they want to ask, during the course of the BTech program, would there be any industrial visits that you guys will have to undergo?
There'll be many. Your course curriculum is designed by the institute in such a way that you need to go to minimum 2 industrial visits every semester. Now, if you don't go for any reason, you are required to have a reason. Not just going, you just have to come back, prepare a report. If you don't submit it, you will be losing marks in terms of credits for your semester. Now, when you get credits basis the projects, industrial visits, guest lectures that you attend, you get more credits, and that makes you eligible for placement. Now, understand that I can get everybody placed, but only some students can get the package of 20 lakh rupees, and rest of the students are going to get a lesser package, right? So the people who are serious get more credits, they attend all the industrial visits, submit their reports, and then they get credits. Now, this is the number of credits, you become eligible for a certain level of company. Right now, BTech students need to have at least 30 credits to be eligible for any package which is more than 15 lakh rupees. If it's less than 30 credits, we do not consider them for that placement. They can get placed in anything that's less than 15 lakh rupees. But in order to be eligible for 15 lakh rupees and above, you need to have those 30 credits. You get these credits by attending seminars, industrial visits, guest lectures. That's how it is.
Okay, sir. So about the placement, is it all in MNCs, sir?
See, placement, you cannot have only MNC clients. Like I said earlier, depending on the caliber of the student, we get them placed between any package of 3 to 27 lakh rupees. So now that's the range. It's up to you which package you are able to clear. Now, when a company comes, they are going to have a criteria. Let's say they say, I'll be giving you 20 lakh rupees, but only those students are eligible who have 75% and above in 10th, 12th, and graduation. So if you don't have it, by default you can't sit in that drive, right? So we can't help you in that. What we can help you is how to prepare for an interview. You will be getting free personality development classes. You'll be told how to answer a question, how to appear in an interview, what to say, what not to say. Now, generally the people who are from other countries, they make a mistake in an interview. They might ask you, just an example, they might ask you, why did you come to India? You say, because India has more opportunities, right? And then when they ask you later on, would you like to go work in Bhutan? You would say yes, maybe in a few years I'll go to Bhutan. Now earlier you said that Bhutan does not have much opportunities. That's why you came to India. And now you're saying that you want to go to Bhutan, right? So that's contradiction. That's one of the reasons most of the international students they have a difficult time how to answer these questions. So you will be given free trainings about personality development, interview skills, all the other things to make sure that you clear these interviews effectively. What else?
So when does the internships come? Is it last semester?
Sorry?
Internships, sir.
Internship
When does the
BBA is the the fourth semester. After the fourth semester, BBA students need to do a minimum of 6 to 8 weeks of training. For BTech, the entire last semester, which is the 8th semester, is required to be industrial training. Now you don't have to worry about industrial trainings, you see. Just like the final placements, the internship companies come to the campus. Specifically for BTech, in your 7th semester, you will be appearing in interviews. The companies that will come to the campus, they will be interviewing you for the internship, and then they will be getting you placed in the same company, depending on your performance. They will be giving you a letter of intent that if you do your internship good, you meet all the parameters and you are able to perform in the internship. After your internship, we will be hiring you in the company at this much package. So you don't have to worry about your placement also. All that is arranged by the college. I am responsible for it.
no?
Hanji, what else? Oh, come on, yaar. Engineer is supposed to have a lot of questions. Anything?
So about the mess facility, sir.
Yes, faculty. Well, we have something called industrial best practices sessions, IBP sessions. I told you earlier about guest lectures and credits. We have industry experts coming in every month or so. So what they do is they tell you about what is the industry scenario like, what is the industry looking at. These are the skills that they will be wanting in the students who they hire. So you can work on those skills, get those certifications and everything, so that you can get placed later on. So that happens on an average. There are 2 industrial visits every semester, and there are about 2 to 3 guest lectures every semester.
Okay, sir.
What about the holidays?
Apart from
What about
this,
the holidays?
hostel girls and boys hostels are in 2 different campuses. So discipline is never a problem with us. The hostel is in the college, so you don't have to travel from the college. So you just have to come out of the hostel and go attend your classes. That's it. You will not be wasting time from hostel to college. The hostel is equipped with a lot of facilities. One is a 7-story hostel with a doctor on call available. There is a car which is always available. If in case you need to go see a doctor, you can go see a doctor, and we'll take you there. Second thing is that the hostel has a gym facility, so you can always work out and get in good shape. We are the only college in the region which has a lawn tennis court. We have football, volleyball, basketball, cricket in terms of outdoor games. Indoors, like I said, we have a gym, we have table tennis, and we have chess and carom board. These are the games that we have in the college. Every semester or so, we have a football or a cricket tournament. We don't have archery, so that's that. Football, cricket, we have every 6 months we have a tournament, so you can participate in it. And we just had MBA second semester win the tournament for cricket last month.
Okay, so about the holidays.
Holidays? Or you have not come, yeah, you're already asking for holidays now. Holidays after every semester, you will be given about 1.5 to 2 months of off. So let's say you come in July, your exams start sometime in October, and they should either finish in October or sometime in November. You will have 1.5 to 2 months to, if you want to go home, you can, and you need to join classes in January after that. But most of the students who are outstation or from the other country, they prefer working a part-time job or getting into a training in their semester holidays. So they go every 1 year or 2 years. Rest of the time they work here and get certificates or part-time job. It's entirely up to you. If you want to stay, you can stay. If you want to go home, you can do that.
So about the fee structure.
About what?
Fee structure.
Fees, BTech course fees is 6 lakh rupees for 4 years. This includes hostel as well as the academic fees. This is the only fees you will be paying. And I'm sure Ujjwal sir has told you that Monday afternoon will be reaching. Tuesday morning will be reaching there. Tuesday 11:30 is when we reach. Monday onwards we'll be conducting scholarship exams again. So if in case you have not appeared in the scholarship exam, you can register with them. You can meet us on Tuesday. Depending on your score, we have suggested that we'll be giving 100% tuition fee scholarship to 5 female students and up to 50% scholarship to any deserving student. So depending on your scores or the scholarship exam, we can offer you some scholarship. So effectively it could be anything between 4 to 6 lakh rupees depending on your scholarship test score. Monday onwards we'll be starting that. Monday to Saturday we are there. So in that 1 week we'll be conducting the scholarship exams, and anybody who is interested can come and appear in the exam, take admission and get the admission letter then and there. For BBA, because some of you had registered for BBA also, the course fees and hostel fees included 3 years course is 3,26,000 rupees. That's the actual fees, and depending on the scholarship, it could be less also.
For 3 years, it's 3,26,000 for BBA.
This is the total course fees with hostel charges.
Includes your hostel and fooding also. It's actually very competitive.
And one thing that I've been telling the students from Bhutan, some of them are very concerned. In India, we do not have beef. So, if in case you want to have non-veg, we have a canteen, but beef will not be available here. So be prepared. Don't tell me that you did not tell me earlier.
They'll manage. They are fine with it.
Great. Great. So the cook can, the hostel mess people, they can give you food 3 times a day, 2 teas and snacks. If in case you need something specific, you can always tell them, provided they know how to make it, they will definitely make it for you. I've checked with the cook, though he doesn't know what emadashi is or mushroom dashi is. So we'll probably have to bring recipes with us and we can tell them how to cook. Then he will definitely make it.
Them to cook, then they'll cook these food for you. You just teach them.
So if you guys need any other answers, you can ask me the questions.
Anyone to ask something? Sir, they want to know about the geographic conditions, climate over there.
Weather here is very pleasant. We have a similar weather like Bhutan. Of course, we are very close to Himalayas. So, of course, we are not as cold as Bhutan. We have never seen minus 12, 15 degrees. But the weather is comparable. It's not very cold as it is in Bhutan at times, but the weather is very comparable. So, the weather is in the range of 2 degrees to about 30 degrees, 35 degrees max. इससे ज़्यादा नहीं होता. The hostel has AC facility, coolers, fans, so it will not be a problem.
And I must tell you, I must mention here that Chandigarh is one of the most beautiful cities in India.
It's the only planned city in India. I left a Google job to come back here in Chandigarh, so you can imagine it's very beautiful. We are the only planned city, and that's that.
I'm telling them that a lot of new IT industries and companies are coming over there in Chandigarh now. There's a boom, so the job market is also very good over there.
Of course, again, we place close to 1,000 students every year on all the courses. So job or placement has never been a problem with us. In fact, we have so many jobs that we actually have to make some of the jobs as part-time jobs to keep the clients happy and the students also engaged. So, like I said earlier, jobs or trainings has never been a problem in Chandigarh. It's very centrally located, very close to Delhi. We have our own IT park. There are 3 industrial areas close to us. So, jobs, exposure will never be a problem for you. Safety will never be a problem because unlike some of the other cities like Delhi or otherwise, we have never in Chandigarh had an incident of racism. There are a lot of students from Bhutan, Nepal here in the college and in the city, and this is the only college which is in the city, mind you don't have to go to the countryside and then travel for 1-2 hours. You step out of the college, there's a market. If you don't like the lecture, or you don't, not that I'm saying that you bunk classes, but you always have the option of going and having a burger or something outside. Anything else?
Is it approved by AICTE
The,
or
all
UGC?
the colleges in India are required to have a AICTE approval, and all the universities need to have a UGC certification. Like I said earlier, any college from India can get registered with Bhutan Adult and Higher Education Department only and only if they are AICTE approved and UGC recognized.
Oh,
So we are
You don't have to.
college with them.
Even
So we are AICTE approved. You can check the letter with this Ujjwal sir and Angad sir. They have a letter from Mr. Raika. He is the Chief Program Officer for Department of Adult and Higher Education Department. It gives you a list of the colleges which are registered with them, which are approved, and that list has our name also.
okay, sir. That's it, sir. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Ujjwal ji.